The number one reason that entrepreneurs fail is because nobody knows who you are. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, how many of us have heard the old saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know? Raise your hand if you've heard that. We've all heard that. And we've all been lied to. Yes, obviously, of course, what you know and who you know plays a role in your success. But there's a third level that very few people that are successful ever talk about. Who knows you? We can literally do nothing different but just get 1 million people to know who you are. They know your business, they know your face, they know your name, they know what you stand for, they know what you offer. If we just get 1 million people to know you, you will make a lot more money. Well, somebody did a study on this, and it's called the Dunbar Top 150 theory. And it basically stated that you and I, your customers, your prospects, can only actually remember 150 businesses, brands, names, people's names. And to put this theory to the test, you guys just shout out the first company that comes to mind when I say cheeseburgers. I heard McDonald's, maybe In-N-Out, maybe Burger King, mainly more McDonald's on this side of the room. They must be hungry for lunch. So the point is, whether you said McDonald's or In-N-Out or Burger King, there was still only going to be 3 or 4 cheeseburger companies that anybody said. Now, usually they shout McDonald's, and that's what was louder to me. The point is, those were still only 3 or 4 companies that owned the room. How many millions of cheeseburger companies are there? So what we talk about today is how to get people in that funnel so that at any point, they're thinking about you, and eventually they're going to be ready to buy from you. This is only about awareness and engagement. Content is only about getting more people to know you, like you, and trust you by adding more value to them, not selling them. Then you run ads with remarketing pixels based on the content of the audiences that have engaged with it, and then you run your ads to it. We run our content to audiences for 10 times, 100 times cheaper for the alignment of the algorithm. Great content on the context of the social media platform where people consume content, and based on their level of engagement, we then put them in a pixel bucket and remarket our ads to them for 10 times cheaper and way more profitable. We don't go on Facebook with our credit card in our hand. We don't go on YouTube or Instagram with our credit card in our hand. Yet we've all been sold on selling our content, selling our ads, our products on these platforms where nobody makes a conscious decision to go and make a purchase. Based on the people that engage with our content, we then remarket our ads to them only based on if you watch this video, then we pixeled you and you watch this video, then you watch this video of content, then you watch this video of content, then maybe a couple articles, then we put an advertisement in front of you. So again, it looks like this. Content first, incept the audience, get them to know you, like you, and trust you, and then based on how much content they've consumed, you then pixel them and remarket to them with actual advertisements. So the question is, what type of content should you be creating? Well, there's a lot here. You can do 60-second videos because the average watch time on Facebook is 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds is the average watch time. So I would recommend doing 60-second videos first because you haven't earned the right to take these people's time. Clearly, when the average of 2 billion people, the average watch time on a Facebook video is 6 seconds. So do your videos short. My Grant Cardone interview I recently did with him, woo! He must be back there. Yeah! Woo! Love this guy. I got another slide with him coming up. He's gonna like it. Literally, anyone can do this. And in fact, one of my clients that I was doing a VIP day with said, Mark, you make it seem so easy that you could brand anybody. We literally took a rock out of the hotel garden, took a picture of it, made a Facebook profile in 10 seconds, and we uploaded his very first video. We put $90 on it, and in 5 days, Jimmy Limestone, a freaking rock, reached 50,000 people. We literally took a rock out of the garden, made a Facebook page, and got it 50,000 views in 5 days. You can do this. It's so easy. Remember, great content is not about going viral. Great marketing is not when you get your client and prospects to understand the features and benefits of your product. Great marketing is when you get your prospect to feel understood. How many of you like to get Amazon boxes in the mail, even if you bought them yourself? Me too, it's okay. So I'm gonna talk about some gifting strategies that'll make you stand out way more effectively. One of them is cash cannons. I love cash cannons. Grant already knows what I'm about to do because he has one. So get creative and have fun. Who wants to role play with me real quick? The clock's ticking. Let's see. Look at taking action. What a rock star. So imagine you use this as marketing instead. Your customer acquisition cost drops, your conversions go through the roof. Imagine you get this in the mail. Play with me here, brother. What's your name real quick?
Mike.
Mike. Everybody say, hi, Mike. So Mike gets this in the mail. He doesn't know what the heck it is. His executive assistant gave it to him. Mike opens the box. And right here, there's a note that says, Mike, reach in the box. Careful. Reach in the box. Pull out the cash cannon. When I say, aim it high in the air. And when you pull the trigger, experience what it feels like to be a client of Mark Black. I'm telling you, from doing this, you will get way more people to reach back to you than you will from anything else. And not only from that, but it costs a lot cheaper. Here's a couple more. Where's Cole Hatter at? Cole, where are you at? I found, what? We got the mini. Cole.
I'll be like, gee, yeah!
This is just a fun, creative way to show Cole that I care about him, I love him, and I want to thank him for this. And he's an amazing example of what it means to make money and make it matter. He doesn't need to do this, but he does it for you. So let's give Cole a big thank you, guys. There's so many fun ways that you can stand out. Bobbleheads last forever. People put them on their desks. I've given them to so many successful people, and they're always on their desk. It's a talking piece. Last but not least, I want to leave you with, remember that where you are today does not determine your future. I used to be the punk kid at the top who got labeled as a failure in school from all my teachers, got kicked out for being a troublemaker, and now I have, through lots of personal development and growth and investing in myself, I have the privilege and the opportunity to impact millions of people every year, and more importantly, I have the privilege and the opportunity to be on stages like this and to be able to share with you not only how to make money, but how to make it matter. Guys, thank you.